Focused. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Frank Presents a Play Call. We're joined with Bree and a special guest today. I say Jonesy. What's your what you go by?
Everybody call me Jonesy, bro.
We gonna stick to
Jonesy.
Yeah. Everybody just call me Jonesy.
Yeah. So it's Memorial Day weekend. You know what I'm saying? Before I go around the room, it's Memorial Day today. We actually recording on Memorial Day today. I want to take a moment to pay respect to those service members that didn't make it home. You know, a lot of us made it home. Some of us still serve. This is not our day. This is days for the people that didn't make it home and fought the fight for our country and didn't make it back. So, you know, shout out to them for paving the way in a little moment of silence, like 10 seconds, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's go. I'm gonna take a little drink to them. Here we go.
Cheers.
All right, Bree, how you feeling today?
Good. I'm doing good today. Happy Memorial Day. Ready to talk about these topics. You want to do topics first or pictures? Because we have a lot of pictures.
Let's do the topics. Let's get
Okay.
And Jonesy, how you feeling, man? I know you sitting in the crib with the jersey on, representing your
Yeah, you know, sad day. Rams fans, it's a sad season, off season.
That's all right. Hey, every good player has to go. We lost Brady. Yeah. Y'all lost Aaron Donald. It's all right, you know. At least he retired. You ain't got to see him go somewhere else and win a ring.
Go somewhere else and beat y'all up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least you know he going home to the house. He chilling. All right, Bree. Well, let's go ahead with the first topic.
Okay. So the first topic we have are OTAs. So we're just basically going to discuss what we've seen from teams or our teams and OTAs these last 2 weeks, right? So I'll go first with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm loving Russell Wilson and Justin Fields in black and yellow.
I forgot he was on your team. That's crazy.
Yes, I'm loving it. That was my birthday present on March 16th. The Steelers signed Justin Fields. So no, but I think doing really, really good. Justin Fields says this is the place that he's always wanted to be. So he's very confident. He also stated that he does not have plans of sitting out the whole year. Him and Russell's teaching him something. He's teaching Russell something. He want to be a starter one day. For the Pittsburgh Steelers organization, I think it's smart if he lets Russell start first and then have Justin Fields come in some games throughout the end of the games. It will be smart for us to pick up his fifth-year option and keep him because we only have Russell for 1 year. And he can sit behind Russell and learn some things from a veteran quarterback, and then he can be our starter. Hopefully, maybe one day our franchise quarterback. It just depends on how well he fits with the organization.
So let me ask you a question, because that was all over the news that he said he didn't plan on sitting the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see him starting at all? Do you think he'll be like? What's your take?
Yeah.
And how do you feel about?
I do. I think that I don't want him to sit all year either. You know, he is a first-round quarterback. He actually proved himself once he came back from his injury last season, and the Bears just didn't give him a chance, you know? So now we're going to give him a chance. I do think that Russell is our starting quarterback, and he is going to start majority of the season. I do think that if we have a lead, they're going to put him in for a couple of snaps, whatnot, get him comfortable. And then I see maybe once we reach towards the end of the season, depending on how our record is, he's our starter.
Because y'all got a gauntlet. Your end of the season is horrible. It is if you're facing 6 games within your division, and you got the Chiefs, and I think you got the Eagles. Them last 6
games on Christmas Day. Yeah.
So a lot of people are saying if you wait to bring them in, that might not be the best time to bring them in, unless you're already not gonna make it and you have a record that's. Why put them in? You could put them in then, but. Do you? So here's what I think, right? Before I go to the next question, I think that they're going to come up with a package scheme to bring him in, like a Wildcat or something like that, where he can still partake and get in there and do what Russell probably can't do no more.
I think they're slowly kind of going to start using him kind of like how the Saints use Taysom Hill quarterback type of situation, but for him, a quarterback running back type situation. Or special teams, but we also have Cordell Patterson too. So
So it's gonna be interesting.
He's a rusher. He's a rusher, so we can use him for a couple of things.
We'll see. What's up, Nikki?
Hello.
I know I'm muted.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Who is it?
Huh?
Who's it?
Oh, that's my friend Jonesy.
Yeah, Jonesy.
You ransom?
How you doing? Yes, ma'am. You're welcome.
Oh, listen, y'all must not told him. Yeah,
All right, who wants to go next?
I'm giving you grace. I'm giving you grace.
I'll talk about what I've been seeing on Patriots.
Please don't go.
A lot of Drake May getting better here and there. He still got to learn some. His footwork is getting better. They're working towards it. I really don't go off the OTAs. Really, it's hard. They're not really getting hit. It's like two-hand touch for all intents and purposes.
It's more for development purposes.
Yeah. And getting what happened, Nikki?
I had seen something that said, I don't know, is it FanDuel or Vegas has predicted for the Patriots to lose every game.
Yeah, we're not favored to win. We're not favored in any of our games this season. We're the only team that's not favored to win in the games. So you got some teams that are like 50-50, 60.
Any of them?
Nah.
Not now.
Nope, we're not favored to win it. Now and one of them. But
not now.
I don't blame it, to be honest, because
I mean, I'm not saying I believe it. I just thought it was really funny. Not now one.
Yeah. I mean, but you gotta think. They got
not even the Pop Warner one. Listen, I was tickled.
No,
I had
they got new head coach. You know what I'm saying? They got Jacoby Brissett coming back, but he's been gone for a while from the system. They got a whole new system. They had a new offensive coordinator. Everything's new there. So I don't expect it. I think somebody said our record is going to be like 5 and 12 or some shit like that. They got us doing real bad this year, but we'll see because like I said, the East is
given Sunday.
Yeah, the East is pretty open, and the only position they're talking about is the Jets with Aaron Rodgers. The Bills lost too much; they haven't rebuilt, and we already know the Dolphins can't play in cold weather. So we'll have to see what's up. But yeah, I'll see. Drake May's footwork, they're working on that. He's getting better. He's working with the wide receivers, the 2 rookies that we got. So I think that's dope. And I think we're signing. Who's the quarterback we took like in the 6th, 7th round? The
Joe Milton.
I think they're gonna sign him as a 3rd. They need to sign him and get rid of that.
He's been showing out. He's been showing out.
And don't sleep, man. Listen.
He was showing out. That's why I was going to bring up Joe Milton. I think that they're going to let go of Bailey Zappi. And it's going to be Jacoby Brissett. It's going to be Drake May. And it's going to be Joe Milton. I think those are going to be your 3 quarterbacks in your roster. Because Joe Milton, he was doing his thing during the OTAs.
Yeah, and I don't think Drake's going to start week 1. I think they're going to go with Jacoby Brissett, see how that goes, give him some time to develop. For us, we don't got a skin in the game. It's not like we have a chance of going away. So I don't want him to get in there and start losing. Now his whole experience is I'm a loser, So no, let him develop. We got time. We got time. We also
seen the success of these new ones coming back. You know what I'm saying? And seeing and developing. So he'll be all right.
Yeah, he'd be straight. What about you, Jonesy? What you saw from your teams in OTA, man, or what you've been hearing that you like?
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I've been underway a lot, so I really just whenever I log on Instagram or something like that, or somebody hit me up, that's all I'll be paying attention to because I've been out to sea like a couple months now.
I will say that Braden Fisk and Jared Verse
won the championship this year, so.
Huh?
I said, but we still gonna win the chip this year.
Oh wow.
I would say that Braden Verse, Jared Verse,
he got
the dynamic duo from Florida State defense.
Oh yeah.
Quarterback's worst problem, right there. That dynamic duo. Atwell. I would say Atwell has been doing phenomenal during OTAs. From what I've seen, Atwell is doing great. All your rookies are doing phenomenal too. Everyone's fitting the system really well.
It's just
I do
AD
think
left
that
though. We was good on offense though. It wasn't. We ain't had no problem on offense. It was just
you
cornerbacks.
got Verse and Fisk.
Yeah.
You got
Our
Verse and
DBs was getting cooked.
Fisk.
I mean, listen, y'all still got a good system. That's what
Yeah, for sure.
system. Defenses, Aaron Donald's the generational talent. You're not gonna come across him every draft. You know what I'm saying? But having a good system in place is gonna make it a lot easier for y'all to stay consistent. Sean McVay's a smart coach. He's very good at what he does. And as long as Stafford can stay healthy, you know what I'm saying? And y'all got Cup, Nakua. Who else y'all got out there? Who's the third wide receiver? I mean, them two alone is like a Waddle and
Just them two alone, but you never know. We got rid of our the white tight end? I can't remember his name. He was a young boy. We just got rid of him. Saworski or some shit like that. I can't remember. But
also don't forget they picked up Jimmy G too. Look at his face. That's why I said it. Look at his face. No, but go watch Jimmy G.
Don't do that. Don't do Jimmy G like that. Don't do Jimmy G like that.
Don't do him like that. Go watch Jimmy G OTAs.
I'm not gonna hold you. Okay, yes, OTAs. Ain't nobody fucking getting his face.
It's about development. You want to have those connections on the offense and the defense.
Let's say he's been to the Super Bowl. He's been to the Super Bowl, right? Because now we giving credit for winning one playoff game, and we give him credit for showing up to the Super Bowl. So let's give him credit. He's won playoff games, at least 4. He's won, and in the regular season, he's not a bad quarterback. We give Dak Prescott praise for being an outstanding regular.
Nobody gives him praise. He's terrible.
Hey, listen,
Dak Ascot. That's what his name should be.
Nobody gives Dak Prescott credit because today
he got it further along than the Rams.
Who? You said what?
Dallas Cowboys. The team that
no, they both lost their wild card game.
He's coming from the team that,
and we've been to the Super Bowl 3 more times than them in the last 20 years.
I promise you. Their season,
your team to the Cowboys, bro.
Their season has been better with the Cowboys than the Rams.
Well, okay, we gonna put a pin on that, because I'm
perspective.
Yeah, they might have a better regular season record,
That's what I just said.
them. But yeah, okay. But what matters is when they make it into the playoffs, and when both of them get out in the first round, then you can't really compare. So
right.
And
you're right.
The Rams
the Super Bowl. The Rams haven't been.
But the Rams could have beat the Lions. The Rams could have beat the Lions. Dallas got mollywhopped by Green Bay.
But listen, we're gonna talk about these.
Any given Sunday, a team can beat whatever.
You're right.
Let's keep it 1-0-0 because I think at times we try to hold since the Rams fluke of the Super Bowl because they sold their mama's soul to get that. Well, let me sit my ass up. They sold their mama's soul to get that, and since then, what has the Ram house done? Come on, chill out. I'm not even a Dallas fan.
When?
So what we not gonna do?
Playoffs.
What we not gonna do? Bro, come on. All right.
Dallas gives us the same performance year after year after
for the last 20
playoffs.
years. The same performance the last 20 years.
Performance
Bro,
year after year after year in the playoffs. They are.
Can you hold on? The last 20 years, y'all won the Super Bowl 20 years ago. I said, since y'all won the fucking Super Bowl, you left the net.
Huh?
I think it was
all right.
2000 and then 2 years ago.
Okay, since your last Super Bowl win, that's exactly what I said. No, correct me when I'm wrong.
When was Dallas's last Super Bowl win?
95.
So
95.
This is why.
I was 1 year old.
I said this is their last Super Bowl win. Okay.
What have they done since their last Super Bowl win? They went to the playoffs. Okay, what has Dallas done since the last Super Bowl win? Only make it to the playoffs and then it's out before the AFC champion or NFC championship game. They are ass in the playoffs.
Like I said, you're gonna say da. And I said since they won the Super Bowl, Dallas has done better than the Rams. Tell me where my statement is wrong.
You said they've done better than the Rams?
They have a better season than the Rams.
Yeah, they had a better regular record, and then they both got out at the same time.
Right.
Playoffs is what matters. It doesn't matter. Dallas could have been.
Stay where I lied.
The number 2 seed.
Since they won the Super Bowl thingy, Dallas had a better record than them. Where is the line in what I just said? Okay,
no, I'm agreeing with that, but I'm talking about the number 2 seed got demolished by the number 7 seed. That was the first time a number 7 seed beat a number 2 seed in like 15 years. And it wasn't a field goal. It wasn't a 2-point game. It wasn't a close game. They got their asses handed to them. They got their asses handed to them.
Not the lie in what I said.
But no one said you didn't lie. I said
okay. You know what?
I said they had a better regular season record than the
No. Eventually, you argued the whole thing until you had to come back and say, "Okay, you're right."
But you can't say they had a better season when they got out the wild card round the same way the Rams did.
No, that's not what I said. I said since the Rams won the Super Bowl, that's exactly what. And they won 20 years ago. I'm not talking about 20 years. Come on, bro. I ain't even stressing. Y'all right. The Rams is
okay. Nikki, what have you seen from your team during OTAs?
I haven't. I don't. You know I got 2 jobs, so this is. I didn't watch nothing. I barely watched the damn draft. Remember? Y'all have to tell me.
So I think so. Okay, let's go to the topic, right? That we talked about. And Nikki, you and I talked about this as we transition along the off season. Quarterbacks getting paid. Now, I don't want to make it about Trevor.
We're not done OTAs yet.
Oh, we're not done. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
No, because there's one more team that's not our team that we have to talk about.
The Bears. The Bears.
That's Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams have been struggling. They also benched him, and I know it's OTAs, but OTAs is where you're getting player development, and you're throwing interceptions and incomplete passes, and you're connecting 3 out of 7 passes on short routes, and then your far routes, you're throwing interceptions. They have to bench you. So do you think that he is able to get his shit together quick before the season starts? Because who else is going to start?
So here's what I got to say about it. And then first, he threw 7 consecutive interceptions in practice, and they benched him because he wasn't doing nothing. And this is against your own defense. So the difference with that is they know your tendencies. They're going to learn you a lot faster than somebody you don't play every day. But you play twice a year in your division. Once they play you one time, they got film on you. Once they start watching, other things are going to have film on you. I believe that this young man came into the league with so much hype around him because of the hype he was making himself, right? Oh, I want ownership in a team. We all know that in college, he kind of started sitting out a little bit. He didn't want to get hurt. He wasn't really trying to play. All the hype. You know, when he knew that he was going to go somewhere, I think he got an apartment in L.A. He started looking around. The Bears kind of fed into it because he's the only quarterback that they interviewed. They didn't bring anybody else in. And they got him a Dunze. They got Keenan Allen. They got, who's the other guy over there? Moore.
They got DJ Moore.
And they got Cole Kmet at tight end. They were talking about increasing.
That's Swift too now, right?
Yeah, Swift at running back. Cole Kmet at tight end. And they talking about they beefed up the line a little bit. So now he's coming in there with all these expectations. They're not even worried about the defense because they were like, oh, we got Montez Sweat. So we're good. We got a strong pillar. We're going to be fine. He gets to practice and you can't even complete passes. That says
drafted Odunze.
Yeah, I said that. Odunze. So
okay.
So you have all these weapons and you've given them everything you didn't give. You didn't give Justin Fields. You didn't give to any. They haven't had a 4,000-yard passing quarterback ever in their franchise. So do I think he's going to get better between now and then? No, I don't think so. I don't think so because if I play Jonesy every day on Madden 24 and we play 100 times, let's say we break even 50, times, right? We break even. And I think, oh, I'm doing good. And I go play somebody else. And that motherfucker mollywop me across the damn field. It'd be 58-0. And I'm thinking, well, damn, against Josie, I could put up at least one touchdown. Once they know, they know. So, I don't think he's going to get better. And I think it's going to be disappointing. That's just my opinion. But we'll see. That's my take. I step back. You can direct who you want to go next.
Nikki?
So yeah, I agree. I'm a little torn. I don't think he's going to do better, but I also feel like all these kids are in new territory when they go from college into the NFL. There is a lot of adjustment they have to do, and I think we put too much real estate under them in college. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they're not great or that they don't do well, but it's a different ball game when you go professional. You know what I mean? I low-key feel sorry for the young man. I think it's going to be a lot deflating. Yeah, I don't see. Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna wait till we start talking about these quarterbacks, because the same thing I said when me and Frank had a conversation about these quarterbacks coming out of college, and we're like, oh, they're this and they're this, and sometimes it's a hit or miss. So I don't know. I feel bad for him. I'm gonna tell you that.
Go ahead. My bad. I'll go wait until everybody's done. I just thought about something.
Jonesy, any takes on Caleb Williams?
You gotta unmute yourself, babe.
Oh, damn, my bad. I was talking to my homeboy. But yeah, I hope they can get the system together where I guess the OTAs, some type of development for real, because you're going to be just all that money, all that hype in college, and then you're going to get to the NFL, and then you're really going to be 3 years done, another team. My bad, that's my garage. Go to another team and
I mean, the Bree, what you was gonna say?
I think that when it comes to his situation, it depends on, first of all, we need to study who that QB coach is and who that offensive coordinator is in Chicago, right? Because like he said, these kids come straight out of college and it's a different ball game, right? But it's also depending on what type of coaching you have, because look at CJ Stroud coming straight out of college into the NFL. Look at Joe Burrow. Then now look at Bryce Young, it depends on what type of coaching you have. CJ Stroud didn't have a veteran quarterback behind him. Well, he had Mills, but he's not a veteran quarterback. Joe Burrow didn't have anybody, but also we got to give credit for that coaching to get them to develop into the game NFL wise versus college wise. Now for Caleb Williams, I want to kind of see what type of offensive coordinator and quarterback coach they do have, to see if that's something that he can develop to steer away from throwing interceptions at long passes and not only completing quick short passes, if that makes sense. I think he has potential, but we'll see.
What you was gonna say, Nikki? Because you look like you wanted to say something earlier.
So I think coaching matter, but there has to be some kind of baseline that they're going off of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't ask a coach to make silver gold. The only thing I could do is have this coach polish this silver the best he can. You get what I'm saying? So I think, and this has always been one of, my argument has always been, some quarterbacks, you don't need a solid QB1. A QB2 can take your place, and I think at times we put people in positions that their potential can't reach. You get what I'm saying? And then we blame, or we just say, oh, the coach couldn't do it. Nah, he had already, and I'm not talking about him, I'm just saying in general. This was the cap of his potential. The only thing I can do is make that potential the best that it can be. I can't make it more than what it's going to be. So I guess this is an you question. You know how people be like, oh, you got to sell yourself, and you got to make. And sometimes you do sell yourself, but you wasn't worth the $5 that you kept saying that you was a solid 2.50 cents. I don't know.
So the thing about it, media, from what I was hearing, during OTAs, the media only allowed 1 day after 4 days or whatever they're there. And then the rest of the time it's like kind of closed off to everybody. So you can only go off what the camp is telling you. So this could also be something where they putting it out there to not give people thinking that he's actually doing well. But to answer your question, Bree, they hired Shane Waldron as their OC, and their quarterbacks coach is Kerry Joseph. Waldron was hired in January and after serving as the OC for Seattle for 3 seasons. And then Joseph previously worked as the assistant quarterbacks coach for the Bears from 22 to 23. And then helping develop quarterbacks like Geno Smith and Andrew Luck, I guess, when in his off time. So Geno, we seen what he did. He revamped his career in Seattle, and then we knew what Andrew Luck was. We probably
phenomenal.
Yeah. So we'll see. I agree. Coaching matters, but sometimes these players are set in their ways. We got to be very cautious because when you look at Joe Burrow, what he did in a matter of a year in Cincinnati, CJ, what he's done in his first rookie year, and that could be like Nikki said one time, they don't have no tape on him. So obviously they don't know how to defend him. They don't know how to track his movements, what his tendencies are, but now they do. So we're going to see what happens, but they went out and got Diggs. So instead of leaving him out there to dry, they got him extra help. So we'll see. We'll see. I think there's a lot of pressure on him. And if he doesn't have the right mindset to handle that pressure, it's going to be a rough first season for him, at least.
It'd been a quick NFL season for his ass.
Yeah.
Sit on the bench and just watch somebody else.
Then in 2027, they're going to trade him to the Pittsburgh Steelers like they did Trubisky and Fields.
Yep. He's and I hate it, man, because like I don't know if I said it, you, Bree, or Nikki, but they come out of the school with all this pressure on them. College ain't the NFL, bro. Like this is these dudes is different. You know what I mean? Like everybody I've seen that ever interviewed, when they ask them what's the difference, they says the speed of the game. The playbook is a lot bigger. It's more, you got people that are playing for a while, that know, all right. Like, like Ray Lewis used to say, he knew certain tendencies of Peyton and Brady, or how they used to play chess. And he said we had to do things like wait until 10 seconds before the play clock, before they snap the ball to change the formation. Because if you do it too early, Peyton and Brady can change, and now they knew what he was in. So they would have to wait until it was too late for them to call in a different play to change it, so they didn't have time to adjust. So, we'll see. We'll be seeing what's up with this young man when the NFL season starts. We're not that far from that day coming.
All right, now we can talk into quarterbacks getting paid. Frank, take it away.
So it's been a lot of talks, right? Quarterbacks getting paid. Me and Nikki spoke about this. So, the question came up. Dak wants a new contract. Tua is up for his payday, and Trevor's up for his payday, right? And there was a lot of conversations going back and forth. Should they pay Trevor? Should they pay Tua? Should they pay Dak? Is Dak okay? And let's go to the conversation of the guys that haven't got paid yet, the Tua and Trevor. In one of the conversations, the argument that was proposed for Trevor to get paid was, well, he won a playoff game. And I was like, so now all you gotta do is win one playoff game?
Joy Taylor said that. Your girl, Joy Taylor, said that, Frank.
She did say that. And then, the thing with Tua was, does he get paid? So what we've been noticing is a trend of Bree gets paid $53 million a year, Jonesy gets paid $54 million a year, Frank gets paid $55, then Nikki comes out wants $56. But now one of us won a championship. Not now one of us done anything to warn us to get 56, 54, 55, 53 million a year. But because the next person sets the bar, everybody got to beat it. So the first question is, do you pay Trevor what he wants? And do you pay Tua what they want?
Tua, yes. Trevor, no.
Okay, so why you say that?
Tua was going crazy last year. Like,
Okay.
they put up 70 points.
On the Broncos, though, that they ain't play no defense.
You're right. But still, that's an NFL stat. That's like, it's up there. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Trevor Lawrence to get hurt a lot.
Okay. All right. So, Nikki, your take?
All right. So I got a question. Okay, you can if you want. No.
Okay.
Right. So, what do we? Okay. So my question to you is, you say, I don't even care if you say yes to Trevor. What are you paying for? Because if they're not getting what you need, what are you paying for?
That's the question.
Yeah, franchise.
Well,
are they your franchise quarterback
material?
Yeah. But that's the thing. I'm asking Ram House friend. You say yes. What are we for? What are we paying?
An extension.
No, you missed the point. The point is the price. No, okay, so maybe I'm not asking the question correctly, right?
Understand that they want an extension, but all right. So, for example, I pay you to come and do your job. You get what I'm saying? If you ain't doing the job, what am I paying for? Well, why am I paying for an extension and we ain't getting nowhere? What am I paying for? It goes back to what I said about these court. Dude said it. Blake Bortles got us further than our franchise quarterback. What are we paying for?
So,
because if I'm gonna pay somebody to throw the ball, then I can find somebody else. I need somebody to get me where I need to be. Trevor ain't getting us there, and neither is Tua.
So, how much do you think they should? Do you think?
Hold on, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Should Trevor wait and play this year and see what he does? Or
so the fear for Trevor is this, and Boo just said it. Clear, he been hurt. You get what I'm saying? It's just like the foolishness with Deshaun Watson. They paid that motherfucker all the money. It's right there on the thingy. That man's been collecting a check to get healed. Now, no, I think if Trevor, because let's talk about it. The first year, Trevor did whatever. The second year, we seen improvement. The third year, we started with improvement. We digress. It comes to the point you got to count your losses when you got to count it. I think Trevor needs to do something besides win one damn playoff game. Because one playoff don't mean a motherfucking thing. Especially for somebody that we thought was going to be it. The change factor in Jacksonville. And if you want to be honest, it's been games that I felt like it was Trevor's fault we lost.
So I tell you what, Trevor's best year was 2022. He went 9 for 8. He threw for 4,100 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. His previous year, he threw for 36-41. He went 3-14 and 17 interceptions to 12 touchdowns. Then last year, he threw for 4,016 yards, which only was like 200 under Tua. And he threw for 21 touchdowns and 14 interceptions, which is still kind of a high ratio. But, so, okay, you saying no to both. You saying what we paying for. Bree, where you at with it?
Trevor and Tua, no. My question is, someone else is coming up on their end of their rookie contract. Do they get paid? And that's Jordan Love.
He's gonna get paid. He's gonna get paid. Jordan Love's gonna get paid. And I'm gonna say by it. He sat behind Aaron Rodgers for that long. He came, went to the NFC Championship. No, he went to the conference,
The conference.
division round, the divisional game, and should have won if or whatever. You know, they were the youngest team in NFL. He showed he can win.
Oh,
He's
see, you can take a pic.
gotten further than most people have gotten. You know what I'm saying? So I think Jordan Love is gonna get paid.
Yeah.
He's
Why?
sharp.
It's right there.
I'm on.
Why you can stay on the phone? We're in the car.
My whole thing is, my question, I guess, is what constitutes getting paid though?
Yeah, that's true. I could see Tua being more of a franchise quarterback than Trevor, only because of how Tua came back from the season before last with all those concussions and stuff. He had a great season. Imagine if they played in Miami and not in Kansas City for the wild card game.
But that's the thing, though. You paying a quarterback to win. It doesn't matter where you put him at. You know what I'm saying? He should be able to win. My thing is this, right? So, in my opinion, if you're not winning Super Bowls and you're not going to Super Bowls, then don't demand the money that a Super Bowl winner or a player that's been to the Super Bowl is demanding, right? Because if you're my franchise, like, for example.
So you think if they can make it to the Super Bowl or win a Super Bowl is the reason why they should get paid all that money?
Consistency matters to me. That's what I'm gonna say. Consistency matters because let's take Jalen, for example. Jalen got paid technically off one good season.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Then the next season, he regressed. He threw more interceptions. He had more fumbles. He wasn't the same person. The team, the only thing that changed was the coaching. But the defensive, on the offense side, the Eagles were the same. They brought in Swift, who was
Swift was better than Miles Sanders. He was way better.
You know what I'm saying? So you had another year with AJ Brown and Smith, right? That's the other guy.
Yeah, Devontae.
Yeah, and you got your tight end. So
Dallas Goedert.
He got paid off for 1 year, and Nikki's been saying it. He got paid off going to the Super Bowl. The reason I bring up what's gonna get you paid is because when Joy Taylor said, also he went to one Super Bowl. So he went to one Super Bowl, and he won one playoff game. One game. They beat a team that the defense couldn't beat Foxborough High if they wanted to. Let's be honest. 21 points. They had a 21-point lead in the second half going into it. You got Justin Herbert, who's supposed to be the next big thing. Keenan Allen. You got all these people.
But that's the problem. The offense does their job over in.
But that's what I'm saying.
So
we're gonna pay Trevor for one win. The one win came against a defense that was giving up more points than the offense allowed, than the offense put up.
Well, look, let me say this, right? I think the only reason, which this is just me being on the outside, is on paper they said the team was better than ours. You get what I'm saying? And that's the only reason why. Granted, we know the truth, and this is why I say that sometimes I can't read. I don't pay attention to the stats and all of that because sometimes stats can be swayed depending on, depending just how things fall. But we know that when we're looking at this thing live, we like, oh, bro. You know what I mean? So I think the win, just like with the Lions, the year that we thought the year that they turned around, and we like, yo, they almost murdered the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? It was like the Lions of the old compared to the Eagles of at least, it was a big shock. And I think that's the only reason why they put hype on Trevor beating the Chargers. However, because we watched the game and we've seen that it's not the Chargers that we know. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think I hand of applause because we were there. Weren't we at that?
No, we was at the.
No. No, it was on the one before.
June was there.
Yeah, June was there. Hand of applause. We happy that you did whatever you have to do. But what am I paying you for? You get what I'm saying? You want me to give you all this money because you did good in one game?
That's what I'm trying to get at, right? I feel like the NFL today is not about what you're doing. They're trying to say, oh, we're going to pay you for what you can do. What I could only base it on is what you have done. And what you have done has been short of what you thought.
It's been
I get with you. Remember, and again, this is not about Trevor. Let me be clear out there.
no.
I'm just saying for the people listening, this is not a Trevor bashing, because I'm gonna tell you what, I'm not paying Tua money when we don't know if he's a hit away from being a paraplegic. We don't know, he can't even play in the cold. Okay, I can't count on this dude. And if you're telling me that the only way he's gonna make it to a AFC Championship game is if they got to come to Miami for every game in the playoffs, then listen, that's going to be very rare, because I don't think they ever going to be the number 1 seed.
That's going to be me too. And I think they should pay me. I'm a franchise quarterback. So I'm anemic. So I can't maybe.
But what I'm saying is, what are we going to, the NFL needs to stop paying these guys just because they're the next one they get paid. And let's pay these guys based on what they've done. Like, look at Joe Burrow.
But why can't quarterbacks be like how they were earlier in the early 2000s, like the Brady's and the Big Ben, where, oh, well, I will take a pay cut for y'all to give me more weapons so that way I know we could win.
So Brady said it best at that conference they had where it was Michael Rubin, Jay-Z, Brady.
For the rookie fanatic meeting.
The rookie fanatics meeting. Jay-Z said that the problem with the young players today is they're worried about their brand and making their name, making the money. He said, that's good, but you won't win because it's about the team, right? It's if you're demanding all this money, how can I get you other players? How can I get your offensive line to protect you? Let's put it like that. Because we've seen people, you don't need to have a receiver to win. We saw Patrick Mahomes do it with nobody. And then we've seen Brady do it many years with just regular receivers. But that offensive line got to matter, and that you better have a system in place.
Jonesy got to go. Bye, Jonesy.
Oh, Jones got to go? All right, bro.
Yeah, I got to go, bro. My dad blowing my phone up. I don't know what's wrong with his ass.
All right,
he's
man.
A Cowboys fan, so he's kind of, All right, y'all have a good one.
All right, later, man. You know, I think that goes back to what these players are messing it up for themselves because they're not putting what matters first, which is the team, right? If you want to win championships, look, Mahomes got paid, and then he restructured his deal twice already to bring money into the team to allow them to keep players and sign players. So I think that what Brady said was real, and then he also said, every game he played, it was like the Super Bowl. Even in practice, regular season, he trained like it was Super Bowl. So when he got to the Super Bowl, it was a regular game. You're talking about an era of players that were selfless and wanted to win. It was about winning championships.
Well, they need to be selfless again, like, because you're not going to win that way.
Who starts that? Who starts that? The owners do. See, the problem is the NFL has become a business more than a sport. And everybody wants to make money. Back in the day, we wouldn't even be talking about paying Trevor or Tua or anybody like that. Like, if you ain't won a Super Bowl, if you ain't getting me nowhere near that, bro, they ain't nothing to talk about. Earn your money first, right?
Yeah, that's really my question. What am I paying for?
You know what you're paying for? To have the name and the hopes that he can get you to where you think he'll get you.
Yeah, but we've had the name for 2-3 years now, and it's gotten us nowhere. You get what I'm saying? Like, it comes a time where, and listen, Trevor's my quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He on my team. But I said that. I think, and this is where you start scratching your head about this William boy. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
At least with Trevor, and I'm not trying to boost anybody up, right? You saw the flashes. You seeing bad after bad after, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and it's not even a real game. That's the thing, is that we're not even going to see what when the lights on and your name's out there and you got fans booing and yelling
and right. Like when the pressure really on. Right now the pressure ain't on. Right now it's I mean, the pressure is, but not at its highest.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? It's totally different. Dude, this is with anybody. The first day at work is, oh Lord, Right now, we still just playing. It's still summer. First
Mm-hmm.
day of school is coming September, even with these what's it called? Preseason game. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just feel like, we need to go back. And I'm not saying go back to the basics, but just go back to what it is. Because if we keep going the way we're going, in a few years, football is going to look a whole lot different. A whole lot different.
But we'll see what happens. We'll see who's gonna get paid in the next probably 2 months or so. What's up, Bree? What's next?
Got breaking news.
What happened?
Hold on.
I'll read it.
2 women are suing kicker Brandon McManus and the Jacksonville Jaguars, alleging that McManus SA'd them during the team's overseas flight to London last year.
The kicker?
Mm-hmm. And the team.
Wait.
Because it was on the team flight.
So they saying that the kicker and the rest of the team.
No. They're suing the team and the kicker. The kicker, as 2 women are alleging that the kicker SA'd them on the team's overseas flight. So it was on the team's flight.
So the kicker sexually assaulted 2 women on a plane leaving Jacksonville to London, to England.
It just came up 42 minutes ago.
And they come out now with something that happened. Well, listen, you can't put a timeline on these things because, everybody processes hurt different.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. I just never heard no kicker sexually assaulting somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you normally blaming the quarterback or, a wide receiver or somebody. But the kicker, McManus, well, we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting. Very interesting.
All right. Now we have our beef of the week.
You're funny. You look so happy saying that.
Sorry, I'm trying to get all the screenshots from the beef of the week. Okay, I think I got it. All right, so we have CJ Gardner-Johnson versus Antonio Brown for the beef of the week. And then we're going to pick who we think won this beef. So Eagles Nations tweeted, CJ Gardner-Johnson, aka SLG CD, dropped a new song Motion today. How is it sounding? AB being AB on Twitter put trash. That one word, trash, pissed CJ Gardner-Johnson all the way off. I only have like one screenshot, but he made like 8 tweets in a row after he wrote trash. So CJ said, bro, don't play with me, straight up. Don't let them people boost your head, my boy. Then after that, AB didn't say nothing. But CJ kept going and going and going and going and going to where CJ Gardner-Johnson decided to drop a diss track on Antonio Brown. It came out of left field. So CJ is dropping a diss track on Antonio Brown after AB called his music trash.
Clown. Wow.
So then Antonio Brown then tweets, this is Shannon Sharp's G-hole. It tags CJ Gardner-Johnson. Then Antonio Brown then says, honestly, had to Google you to know who you were as CJ Gardner-Johnson. AB featuring your baby mama diss track. May have at the Summer Bunny turn your trash diss on why she's swallowing the kids. Beam me up, Scotty. So then he posts screenshots of him texting CJ Gardner-Johnson's baby mama, scheduling when to come to Miami to create this diss track and to do other things. And AB is flying her out, buying her flight, and sending her out there because she also makes music, I guess. They're going to create a diss track on each other. So then after that, they talked about CJ Gardner-Johnson dropping a diss track on Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown then tweeted this.
That shit ass.
So CJ Gardner-Johnson didn't make another tweet after AB posted that he texted his baby mama.
My thing is, why just leave AB alone? Listen, let him say what he want.
Did they not learn from DeMar Hamlin? Like, AB's not going to stop. Like, if you just ignore him, because once you feed into that energy, he's going to keep going. He's going to keep going.
When at CTE ESPN, like
CTESPN.
Yeah, like bro, he's using that shit as a fucking. But you know what? I think he does have it. I think he has it. He has it, and he's not scared to admit it, show it, let it be known. It might explain a lot of his erratic behavior. You know what I'm saying? But it's just sad that at such a young age, it progressed as much as it did. You know what I'm saying? Because man, AB man could have been that.
He won the beef of the week. Like, you posted, you texted my baby mama, and you're flying her out to diss me.
But what does that say about her, though? You
posted it posted it for the world to see. Like, you know how embarrassing it is. Like,
he asked for it. He should never came at him like that.
With the diss track, right? Like,
you should have left it alone. You playing in the NFL. He's not. He does podcasts. He's doing a bunch of different shit. He's filing bankruptcy. Like, what are you why are you wasting your time for, bro? Like, he's not doing nothing, bro. You're giving him life. And guess what? He got more followers now. Congratulations.
That's facts. And now we go to our photos, and then we're gonna do our game at the end. So oh my gosh, I forgot how many photos I have. All right, we're gonna make this quick. We're gonna make this real quick. All right. All right, they're loading. All right, so this is the NFL Fox NFL. This is their NFC playoff prediction for the first round bye. They have Eagles number 2, 49ers number 3, Lions number 4, Atlanta number 5, Green Bay number 6, Dallas, and number 7, Chicago. Do we agree? Like, early season predictions, do we agree with this?
Yeah, I could see it. Honestly, I think Detroit be a lot higher than 3, but that's just me. I think they're not gonna make the same mistake twice. But yeah, I'm fine with this. For right now, today, I'm good with it. You know? I don't see. I mean, Eagles should get back on track. 49ers should still be the team they're gonna be.
So if you would put Detroit higher, you would have to bump down Philadelphia or San Francisco. So who are you bumping down?
So here's why I say Detroit. They can be the number 1 seed because they're in the North, right? They're in the North.
Mm-hmm.
So if Green Bay's the 5th seed, that means Detroit won the division. We already know that Minnesota might not be what it was last year. Green Bay, we expect them to pick up where they left off. The Bears.
The Bears.
So that means the North is going to have 3 teams out of 4 in the playoffs. The Bears, I think Detroit can no shit really. I think they could be the number 1 seed. I ain't seen their schedule, but I could see them being number 1 seed. So if I had to make a choice, who I'm bumping up, I'll probably put Detroit number 1. I'll keep San Francisco at 2 and move the Eagles down to 3.
Yeah, that's probably a good way.
I could definitely see that as well.
That's right.
You think the Falcons can win their division because it's them, Panthers, Saints, and Bucks?
The Falcons, no.
Kirk Bang under center.
I don't know
no.
if Baker can pick up where he left off last year and just improve more, they'll be fine. They just paid Winfield, so they got the defense where they need it. And they still got Mike Evans and Godwin. So I think they'll be fine. So I could see now. I'll probably put the Bucks there.
The Falcons ain't there yet.
So.
All right, and this is the AFC playoff prediction. First round bye, Chiefs, then Houston, then Bengals, then Bills, then Baltimore, then Jets, then Indy.
So they're saying Indy's gonna beat out the Jags. So
I agree. Shit.
Oh shit.
See, for the AFC, so that's why I put the NFC one first, because it was easier to say which teams we concede than the top 7 for the playoffs. AFC, it's hard, because Miami's gone. Miami's not on this list. Who else is not on this list? That's really good contenders. The Raiders, if the Raiders shake like they did their last few games of the season and continue that throughout the season of this upcoming year, they could be contenders,
Well, I don't know, man.
The Chargers aren't on here.
That's another thing. The Chargers are in the same division as the Chiefs. And if you notice, the only West team is them. You got 2 South, 2 North, and 2 East.
As well, if anything.
So you're
one West.
Yeah, and the one West is the Chiefs. So you're telling me that
AFC is like wide open. Like it could be anybody in these top 7.
I don't know, man. I don't think the Chiefs are going to be.
I don't think they could be the first one by either.
Yeah, they might not be, but they're the Super Bowl champs back to back.
Yeah, I'll put them up there because of that.
So you get what I'm saying? They're the team to beat. They sitting comfortably.
Yeah, they are.
They're the team to beat.
They are the team to beat. But I could see Baltimore taking that first round bye again. Cincinnati can get the first round bye if Joe Burrow stays healthy this whole season.
Yeah, but that's why I feel like where they are is still okay.
Yeah, I agree. It's this is right now based off last year and what they've added on. The proven team, Chiefs. So they're gonna get the first seed, and we'll see. We're not talking about what we think is gonna happen. We're saying is this okay? I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
All right, every team's most devastating moments since 2010.
I thought we did this.
We did this one?
I think so.
Oh. No, I don't think so. Not that we did that. We did the Google, like what every team's most Googled phrase was.
Okay, yeah.
So this is every team's most devastating moments since 2010. The Bears have doink doink. The Bengals have the Super Bowl. The Bills have Mahomes 13 seconds. I think the funniest one on here is probably the Panthers Super Bowl 50 because they had an undefeated season and it lost the Super Bowl.
Falcons, that's a good one too.
The Falcons is a great one too. Yeah.
48-30. They went 15-1 in the regular season.
Oh, 15-1.
Yeah. Where's the damn, look at the Houston.
Oh yeah, that 24-0 lead over Kansas City. Steelers, the Montez Burfict giving Antonio Brown CTE.
That's fucked up.
But Juju gave that get back. He got back. So Washington RG3's knee, that's facts.
Yep.
Look, Jets.
No, the Lions, Aaron Rodgers, Hail Mary, that was phenomenal. I still watch that play every time it pops up on my timeline. That was wild.
That year he threw 2 Hail Marys back to back. It was one to win the game too. It's crazy. To the tight end too, I think, right? It wasn't even to the wide receivers.
It was to the tight end. Both times.
The non-PI call for the Saints, that's real.
That was wild against the Rams.
Yep.
Too. It was the NFC Championship game.
They went to the Super Bowl.
That was devastating. All right. Who has the best hand signs in college football? There's only one correct answer, and it's. I just saw this picture and I liked it. I say Florida State has
I
a
like
good one.
this.
NC State. I also like Texas. Get her done. Get her done. Ohio's is iconic, and Oregon Ducks is just L. Gators have the ugliest fucking hand signs. It's like I hate that shit. This shit's up.
I don't like
No,
none.
this is stupid shit.
Yeah, this is.
TCU is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Look.
One gotta go. There, Dak Prescott, Brock Purdy, Stafford, or Goff.
Oh, Dax. I don't even like Stafford. Shit, Stafford.
Nah, I'm getting rid of Dak.
Yeah.
I said original.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of Dak.
You know who I'm 100%? There's two people I'm 100% keeping. Goff and Purdy.
All right, this is Devontae Adams, Mount Rushmore wide receivers. Terrell Owens at number 1, Cam Johnson number 2, Jay Rice number 3, Randy Moss number 4.
Ain't Jay Rice the one mad by how they did to his son?
Yeah, we talked about it last week or last podcast. Yeah, last week.
I'm gonna be teaching you. What he said? I'm gonna be coaching you. Move forward.
He's gonna be a part of this workouts and training from now on, because what Brendan wanted to make a name for himself, so he didn't want to like ride his dad's footsteps and make a name for himself to be able to get there without being known as just Jerry Rice's son. So
yeah, but Jerry Rice felt like he was
yeah, he went in the 7th round.
Yeah, it was a slap in his face.
I agree. I think all 4 of these are great wide receivers.
No, I thought you said you agreed that was a slap in his face.
Oh. No, I agree. All right. This is the historic franchise tier list. At tier 1, you have the Packers, Steelers, 49ers, Patriots. Cowboys, tier 2, Bears, Colts, Broncos, Chiefs, Baltimore, New York Giants, and the Raiders. At tier 3, you have the Rams, Bucks, Seahawks, Bills, Eagles, Washington Commanders, Dolphins, and Vikings. At tier 4, you have the Browns, Jets, Titans, Saints, Chargers, and the Bengals. And tier 5, you have Texans, Panthers, Lions, Jags, Falcons, and Cardinals.
Historic. Oh, it's historic. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, historic franchise tier list.
I guess.
The teams at the bottom were like a lot more newer teams.
Yeah, but even the Cowboys being up, it's like, yes, they're the most known NFL team there is, and they're the most valued franchise in sports. But they're living off the glory, like, of what happened in.
But hold on, Frank. I don't disagree, but that's why at first I was about to disagree, but then I said, "Oh, it's historic."
Yeah.
So then it fits. Because what you about to say is exactly why they call it historic. They're living off of history.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Because at first I was like, do you hear me? I was like, oh, historic. Yeah. Okay.
But
I put these in for June, but we can also discuss them. So these are the best wide receivers of all times for the Philadelphia Eagles. You have Harold Carmichael, Mike Quick, Tommy McDonald, Deshaun Jackson, and Devontae Smith.
Hey, Tom McDonald's the only. Yeah. So I guess nice, man.
What are you about to say, Frank?
Only white guy amongst them all. He got lucky on that one.
But that tells you he's good then.
Yeah.
He must be good. Great. He was great. Was great.
But that's what I'm just saying, to be amongst, because not to sound nasty, everybody always make it seem like, such a physical sport, black folk got it. So for him to be amongst the list of Some black folks, he must be good.
I mean, listen, he played a long time. And he played between 57 and 68. So
yeah, he looked like Ric Flair from
mhm.
far. So yeah.
And he is an NFL champ, so not a Super Bowl champ, but he does have a ring as an NFL champion, and he's in the Hall of Fame. So I guess that's good, man. Listen, shout out to him. Oh, he died September 24th, 2018. You know what? I ain't even going to say that. Good job. Good job, Mr. McDonald. Appreciate it.
All right, now
R.I.P.
those quarterbacks of all time: Donovan McNabb, Randall Cunningham. You have Juan Jaworski, Jalen Hurts, Carson Wentz.
Well, I don't agree with this because Nick Foles is not
No.
up, and he's the one
Yeah.
that got the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no. Jalen
Yeah.
need to get the fuck up out of him.
And Ron Jaworski, wow. That's funny to me. Ron Jaworski. Jesus. And then Carson.
Jalen gotta go. But Jalen ended shit.
Well, Carson Wentz only had one good season.
Yeah, but hold on. I agree with you, but Carson Wentz got Nick Foles to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He did majority of the whole season.
Yeah, he did.
Nick Foles finished it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you got one, you have to have the other. That's how I understand why Jalen.
So I cut off like the top by accident, but this is from Dolph Cleveland. So this is every team's NFL record playing Monday Night Football since, I want to say, I forgot what year, but since like 2000 and something. This is their Monday Night Football record. And I forgot. So I'm going to come back to this picture once we get a little bit closer to the season and we go back through all the Monday Night Footballs to see if who their components are and if they can keep being in the percentile that they are, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I thought this was funny. Someone reposted this, but Kyler Murray tweeted this, and this was real. This is a real tweet. He goes, I was richly blessed to play with the GOAT at Larry Fitzgerald my rookie year. Miss you, Larry Fitzgerald. So he accidentally put a picture of Brittany Griner instead of Larry Fitzgerald. And this was like real. It was like a legit accident. He had to delete the post. So then Larry Fitzgerald said, thanks, K1. I think that's actually Brittany Griner, though. Hope you're doing well.
How you messed that up? This is the dumb shit I be talking about. How you messed that up? He was your wide receiver.
Too fast.
You saw him every day, at least 7 days a week. You saw him.
Right, you can't say that. A mistake is a mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. For a different sex and an athlete that's taller than him, and I think she's lighter than Fitzgerald.
Yeah,
but you know how? Okay, hold on. I ain't even trying to take up for him. Have you put something like you wanted to text one person, but you text a whole nother person, and you didn't realize until after?
He got this picture off of Google. You're telling me he Googled Larry Fitzgerald and Brittany Griner popped up?
He might have saved it and hit the wrong picture to upload. It happens to the best of us.
Why would he save her picture?
You never know, Bree.
No, giving him the hell out some grace right now. But listen, I just Googled Larry Fitzgerald, clicked on images, and nothing, no Brittany Griner shows.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, like, okay, you know what does this for me? And this me just being real honest. Sometimes, and I'm just giving an example, not saying it's the same, right? If I want to add a picture on GroupMe, I'll hit the picture, or WhatsApp, I'll hit the picture and go hit add, and the picture won't come up. Another picture will come up.
Oh, so you're saying you had an issue with the wrong picture showing up?
Yeah, like it you know, it's technology is technology. You get what I'm saying? And if you, okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it, you know, it don't look good, but I've seen it happen with less.
Yeah, it was funny. He probably called Larry and was like, my bad, bro. I had to delete that.
coming off my Christmas card.
I think if Larry thought he was being nasty, he would have,
No. Yeah, it was legit a freak accident. Like, yeah.
I know. That's why I feel like it was just a real,
Start bench cut. Justin Jefferson is our LSU wide receiver. So we're gonna do in the NFL, and then we're gonna do their college career too. So you got Justin Jefferson, Odell Beckham, Jamar Chase. So we'll start in the NFL. Who would you start? Who would you bench? Who would you cut? NFL.
NFL wise?
I'm cutting Odell.
Yeah, I'm cutting Odell. I'm starting Jamal. Mentioned Justin, cutting Odell.
Yeah.
All right. Same college.
I ain't watched none of them doing college, so
I'm keeping to the same. I'm keeping to the same.
Same, because Justin and Jamar got rings.
Yeah, they got rings. They got a natty. You know what I'm saying? So
don't does Odell.
He got a Super Bowl ring. He ain't got a natty.
You don't have a natty.
You talking about? Oh, I thought you was talking about Super Bowl.
No, we said college wise.
Because the other ones don't got Super Bowl, right?
No.
Okay.
All right, build your lineup with $15. So your quarterbacks: Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Kurt Warner, Steve McNair, Joe Flacco. Running backs: Barry Sanders, AP, Thurman Thomas, Frank Gore, Darren Sproles, and then wide receivers: Jerry Rice, Marvin Harrison, Andre Johnson, Anquan Bolden, Roddy Wright, Randy Moss, Larry Fitzgerald, Steve Smith, Chad Johnson, Doug Baldwin, and tight end Rob, Jason, Greg, Heath, and Heath. So you got $15.
Wait, hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
This ain't fair. This ain't fair. This is not fair at all.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let me add this up.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Shit. 5.
All right, I got my 15. I'm gonna go Kurt Warner for $3. Then I'm gonna go AP for 4, which puts me at 7. Then I'm gonna go Marvin Harrison for another 4, which puts me at 11. Then I'm going with Chad Johnson for 2, which puts me at 13. And then the greatest Heath Miller for 2, that puts me at 15.
We were similar, but I did Kirk Warner for 3. Then Peterson for 4. That's 7. Then I went Andre Johnson
for 10.
Then I went Chad.
Okay, for 12.
And then I was like, fuck, I'm out of money.
Well, you got Greg Olson, Heath Miller, and Todd Heap.
I know, but I was going Gronk.
Oh, yeah, you can't go Gronk.
I know.
You got yours, Frank?
Not yet. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm about to change it up. I'm about to go Barry. So wait, so Joe Flacco 1, 6. 9.
Oh, I got it.
All right, I changed it up. I'm doing Joe Flacco.
Okay, 1.
I'm going Barry.
Okay, 6.
Andre.
Okay, 9.
Chad.
Okay. That's 11.
Then I got no choice but to go Jason.
All right, 15. You got yours, Frank?
Yeah, I'm almost there. Hold
Like,
on. Smith. So that's 11. So yeah, so it's gonna be Brady, Sproles, Bolden, Smith, and Jason Witten.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be 15.
All right. Make your big three $6 NBA budget.
oh, okay. I'm going Jason. I'm going right down the middle. Kyrie, Anthony, Jason. Right
I'm
down.
going. See, the second row. I want SGA, Brunson, and Ant-Man. But I'm gonna go Kyrie for $1. I'm gonna have to go SGA because he should have won MVP and not Joker. And I'm going to go my son. So I'm gonna go Kyrie, SGA, and Tatum.
I'm going Kyrie, Ant-Man, and Joker. Listen, 3 times.
I know, Frank. I know. You just love the Joker. All right, so this is Aaron Rodgers' first year as a starter versus Jordan Love's first year as a starter. Aaron Rodgers, passing yards, 4,038. Jordan Love, 4,159. Touchdowns, 28, 32. Interceptions, 13, 11. Almost very, very, very similar. I think Jordan Love is going to be a beast, and he's going to do phenomenal.
So the Packers have got lucky with the last 3 quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Brett Favre, and they traded for Brett Favre. A lot of people don't know that he did not get drafted by the Packers. He was drafted by the Falcons. He went to the Packers in a trade. And then they got Aaron Rodgers, and now they have Love. So it just shows you that it's possible that maybe they made the right choice with Love. He has 1 year starter, and that they're set up to still be good. They were a very young team last year. This is another year, so I think it's good for them. I think it's good.
Yep, great.
I just have to show this picture. Look how gorgeous they look. I'm getting this picture printed out and I'm putting it in my podcast room. I'm framing it. Oh.
It looks normal, boy.
They look so normal. They look gorgeous. Look at
it's her team.
Look at that logo. You know what? And it's I think more of on a sentimental side, what Russell Wilson said, why he wanted to do 3 again, but with the Steelers is just so beautiful. And it was, like, of course, 3 is one of my numbers, but wearing 3 for the Steelers is also living a legacy. Damar Hamlin. I mean, not Damar Hamlin. Fuck.
What?
Dwayne Haskins. I said Damar Hamlin. Dwayne Haskins. He's gonna make him proud in that number. So, all right. If y'all can tell me what stat this is, you get a point. It's part of the game, the first game.
You said the stat?
Like, what is this list consist of?
It ain't winning seasons. I don't know.
I'm sorry. What is it? Hold on.
You got the Browns at 89, and you jump from 89 away to 202 with the Jets and Raiders.
That's they won the division.
He gets the point. That's the last year that team won their division.
Really? Oh shit.
Yes, look at Nikki.
That's what. You know what? I should have known by the Dolphins because that's the only year They didn't win a division that year, and Brady was out. Damn, that's good,
Okay.
Nikki.
What is this one? I'm gonna give you a hit. 2015. That's the only hint I'm gonna give you. 2015.
2015.
That's the only hint I'm giving you.
Mm.
I wasn't watching football then, but hold on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on. No, I don't know.
How many quarterbacks started a game since 2015?
Started a game
Mm-hmm.
since 2015. How many quarterbacks started? 7 for the Patriots?
I got it from Dolph Cleveland. He's an analyst.
You had Zappy, Mac Jones,
Cam Newton.
I want to say old boy was there for one season and started. I'm not sure. Brian Hoyer. That's it.
Brady.
No, 15.
15.
Yeah,
Brady.
no. Was it Jimmy G? And Brissett?
I know Brissett started, so that would be 6, and then maybe Jimmy G is 7.
Yeah, there's that year that Brady
It just started a game, like it's a game, you know.
Yeah.
So, the Browns had 17 in 9 years.
That says a lot, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, last one. Yeah, last one, and then we have our AI game.
All right. 23 years, 5 years, 21 years. Last time they won a Super Bowl. No, yeah, because the Cowboys will be up there 30 years. 5 years ago.
I know.
2018. I don't know this one.
Playoffs?
No.
What made it to the playoffs?
Like postseason? No. The last time they made it?
No. It's the last how many years since they've won a playoff game?
Yeah, see, I knew it was something with playoff. But we won the playoff game last year.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was something with playoffs.
All right, and then the last thing is AI stadiums again. They're kind of different, but this time it's shorter because they're broken into divisions. We're gonna pick our favorite stadium in each division. All right, so the first division, this is the AFC East. So you have Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, and Jets. Which one is your favorite AI generated stadium?
I'm gonna go with the Jets.
I like the Jets too. That's fire.
Yeah, that's dope.
I can't really see it.
Imagine the kicker kicking a field goal and it goes into the water.
Yeah. Oh, the wind taking it, you know?
Yeah.
That's dope though. On a carrier like that, that'd be dope.
Okay.
I think the Bills at Niagara Falls is really pretty too.
Yeah, that's the one I like.
I think if the Jets wasn't like that, I probably would have went Bills.
All right. So this is the NFC West. You have the Rams, the 49ers, the Seahawks, and the Cardinals.
I go 49ers.
I like the Seahawks. What's the name of that building with the point in Seattle?
I think it's Sears. No, hold on.
I think the fire, like right at the top of that building. I think that's so fire. Nikki, which one do you like?
The bottom, you know.
Oh, the Rams.
It reminds me of
Beetle.
what's it called? Iron Man.
All right, then you have the AFC South, Jacksonville Jaguars, and then you have the Colts, you have the Titans, and you have the Texans.
The Texans look okay, but I want to see what the inside looks like. I think I'm gonna go Titans. Just when the guitar looks.
Right in downtown Nashville. Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, so the guitar is what's doing it. The Texans look stupid. All it is, the bull ears, it looks stupid.
AFC North. Bengals, Steelers, Ravens, and then the Browns.
I love
Steel City right there. That shit is fire.
Trying to think what catches my attention. The Ravens, that shit just.
The Ravens.
It's the Ravens. It's that purple that caught me.
Yeah.
Right in Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go Ravens.
All right, now you have the NFC North. You have the Vikings, the Bears. Oh, look at the little bells. The Packers and the Lions. I love the Lions.
Yeah, the Lions is what got me. Looking like a pool.
With the little cubs, the little babies. Look at the little bears and their little booties.
You're funny. I'm going with the Vikings.
I like the Lions.
Vikings is fire. All right, and now we have the AFC West. You have the Broncos, you have the Raiders, you have the Chargers, and you have the Chiefs.
I don't know why, but the Chiefs, the Indian thing, it got me.
I like the Chargers. That shit looks fire. Downtown LA.
I don't know. The Chargers look regular.
The Raiders looks badass.
I'm gonna go Raiders.
The Raiders look.
That shit looks fire. Like the fucking skull right there. Like it's
fire. I'm gonna go Raiders.
Yeah, it's those two for me, but the Chargers look regular to me. It don't look like AI.
Yeah, Venice Beach right there. The boats.
Looks fancy.
Then you have the NFC South. You have the Saints, the Bucks, the Panthers, and the Falcons. The Falcons one is fire, but the Bucks on that ship, pirate ship, is fire as fuck.
I like the Saints.
The Saints just look so holy matrimony, you know?
I love the Saints. That thing looks dope.
That shit.
You want to be honest? I don't like none of them.
I like the pirate ship. The Bucks pirate ship. That shit is
sexy. The pirate ship looks nice too, but the Falcons.
Oh, that is the pirate ship. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I was like, I see. I like the Bucks.
All right, NFC East. You got the Eagles Nest. You have the Dallas Cowboys. You have the Giants, and you also have Washington Commanders. Giants, I don't like normal. I like the Eagles Nest.
It's too much.
Eagles Nest. It gives it the thing. It gives it the thing, and the eagles flying around it. Here.
I don't like
it. What?
To me, it looks unfinished.
I think it's supposed to give off that illusion.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it. It looked like a highway that they lost funding.
Funding.
Yeah, it looked like Sunday started and they lost funding. And they was like, you know what? Let's put it together. Cowboys got nothing special. Nobody else got any. Nothing else looked any special, but the Eagles look unfinished. They lost funding.
What is the Commanders doing though? That just
They're in the middle of Washington, D.C.
Who cares?
It's kind of shaped like the building, like the columns and stuff, kind of like how like the Pentagon and like all those buildings are, I guess.
yeah.
Alrighty, and that is all we have for today. Great episode today, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us, follow our social medias, follow Offsides Podcast, follow the Breed Network, follow FF Financials.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Taino Creations, follow all of us. Happy Memorial Day. It's almost summertime. We're getting close to mini camp and training camp. 15 more weeks closer into the NFL season. So I'm not counting down or anything. And we also have 13 more weeks until college football playoffs or kickoff. And then we also have the NBA playoffs happening right now. Boston Celtics play tonight versus Pacers, game 4. So let's close out this series so we can go to the finals and whoop Dallas's ass. Love you guys. Peace and hugs.
Go ahead,
And
Nikki.
Tatum,
Don't say Nikki. Go ahead, Nikki.
Nikki can't even roll her eyes because I asked Nikki yesterday, are you a Dallas fan? And she goes, no, I don't have a team. So I could talk my shit. That's not her team. So and Tatum, I trust, and Tatum, we all trust. Let's go get our 18th banner.
Go ahead, Nick.
Y'all stay safe, man. Have a good Memorial Day. Yeah, I'm not a football. Sorry, I'm not a basketball person, so I have no team. I am very proud of the Mavericks, and low key, I'm actually proud of the Celtics because that last one, I was a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I actually do want them to win, which it looked like they're on the road to do that, and it looks the same way for the Mavericks because then the Celtics will come down here to play, and that might be my first basketball game, NBA game that I will actually go and sit in. So it's exciting. That's why I want the Celtics to
Wear a
win.
Celtics shirt.
No, that's my idea right now. I don't know if it's gonna actually come into fruition because I think I'm on travel the 2 games. My luck, but it's
At,
okay.
at least you'll be
Uh-huh.
committed to excellence and a fair treatment of all in your primary job, not the second one. So I'd rather you be on travel than not going because you're working the other one. Just saying.
Anyway, but yeah, that's it.
Well, again, another episode. We see each other next weekend. Hopefully, put out some more stuff, go over some other things. Like Bree said, we're coming close on the NFL season coming up and super excited for what's going on. Again, today's to celebrate them people, the sailors, soldiers, Marines, airmen that did not come back and are not with their families, as we are so fortunate to be home with ours. So, happy Memorial Day to those. And yeah, thanks for listening to Frank Presents the Play Call. See you next week. Peace.